We gotta pop those bottles.
No. Let me take a sip. Hold on. Can I drink my drink?
Drink.
The drink is a very underrated manager.
Here's the thing, man. So, guys, just let me just take a sip. Hold on.
No. We're gonna pop those bottles.
Wait. No. Hold on. Here's the thing, guys. I need everyone to relax. I need everybody to chill out and relax. Guys, welcome to the UCL hangar. Guys, there's so much stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about Ronald. I don't know who the other guys. We're going to talk about Ronald. Wait, what the heck? Wait. Where's that coming from?
For fuck's sake, Cole.
Wait, what the freak? What are you like? So, we're going to talk about Ronald. We're going to talk about your boy Ronald. Then after that, we're now going to now talk about your boy. We'll just have an apology tour. So there's so much to talk about Mbappe, Dembele, Ronald, Xavi, Dortmund, the tour. Everything has been so. I just need everyone just guys, take a seat. I need that meal and I need that drink. Everybody, if you don't have a meal or a drink, get off this damn channel. If you don't have a meal and drink, I need you to subscribe right now because, guys, we're going to talk. We're going to have an honest conversation. I've got the UCL suit. We're going to have a very honest conversaciones. An honest conversacionesini. So you never tell. Like the vid, subscribe, have a meal, have a drink, all that beautiful stuff, man. And if there's anything you wish to add to the show, as long as you know that bum-ass half of Stone Brothers or that psychopath Daddy Ooze, feel free to send in a super chat. Your super chats and your Dubinskis help to keep me well fed, this channel growing, and funds my OnlyFans subscription to Rachel. So let me now set the marker right now. Let's start right now. I wanna just make a declaration here because I think everybody needs to relax because people are way too hyper right now. Sometimes in football, one decision changes everything. One decision changes everything. Guys, I don't care whether you agree or disagree. This is facts. I'm going to be talking fluent facts. So put on your captions right now. I'm going to talk fluent facts. Sini. Going to be fluent facts right now. 11v11, Barca are in the UCL semis, 100%. 11v11, Barca beats PSG, 100%. 100% Barca and the UCL semis. 100%. So there is no exaggeration to say that Araujo, you cost Barca a place in the UCL semis. You cost me a place in the UCL semis. So can we just please get this stuff out of the way right now? Please, you know how they say like at weddings, if you don't want these two people to be married, hold up your hand or forever hold your peace. Does anybody here believe that it was not that Araujo should not have been given a red card? Oh, good. Thank you. Now we're off to a great start.
Just to be different, I'm going to say no.
Okay, are you just trying to be different, or do you actually believe he shouldn't have been given a red card?
Just trying to be different.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's fine. Look, like Araujo, you messed up. You messed up because, you guys, it was a split-second decision. But even if it was a split-second decision, you knew what you were doing. You knew that he had you beat. He had you beat. So either try to get through to him or take a chance with Stegen. Worst case scenario, he scores. Okay, fine. It's 1-1. So even at 1-1, you're still ahead. So even at 1-1, you are still ahead. It is such a... You see, Araujo, I would understand that decision if 88th minute, and if he had scored, PSG now go up or they now equalize. If he had scored, you're still ahead. Because that was Avatar, you went 1-0. So it is a crazy decision to make. Because you see, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt of like, things are fast, things are going through. But no, you have clear knowledge that you have just gone ahead. So, and you know that there is a strong chance that you might be the last man. So in that situation, you can't take a chance because Araujo was that, okay, I'll probably get a yellow. You can't take that chance. This is a UCL quarterfinal. Right things are on the edge. You've got up 1-0. You can't take the chance of hoping the referee will give you a yellow. You can't. So it was so freaking ill-advised. And the reality of the matter is this, is that it's cost us a great game. Because that was going to be an amazing game. Because we're going to get to Dortmund Atleti, which was an outstanding game, 11v11. If this was 11v11, it could have been a classic. It could have been an absolute classic. But this is the reality here. We can't take anything away from PSG. Why did Araujo get a red card? By how well Barcola played. Barcola got the better of Araujo, forcing Araujo into that decision. Simple as that. So that's just the reality of the matter. And let's be real. We've seen this story many times. Again, I use the example. I'm sure there are other examples. One example I remember, Italy, Australia, World Cup 06. There are times when 10 men have beaten 11 men. And the notion is that, how hard is it to play against 10 men? But PSG had to take advantage, and they did. They exploited it, they took advantage, and they did. So overall, because there's so much stuff to say, because I want to hear everyone else's take, but my overall upon this was PSG deserved to go through. I don't want to hear anything about any referees, because every call that the referee made was right. The Araujo call was right. The Cancelo call was right. If you look at that challenge again, at first I was like, well, he didn't get the ball. Look at the challenge again. His first contact was on Dembele's left foot. That was the reality of the matter. So overall, PSG, they deserved it. They deserved to go through because it was through their good work that caused them to have a manner advantage. And it is also through to what they did in taking advantage that they said, what's up? Dembele, fantastic game by Dembele. Barcola, fantastic game by Barcola. Mbappe did not have a great game. Of course he didn't have a great game. I said him in my post-match. He didn't have a good game. But when it came down to being clutch, being decisive, said, what's up? Now, I'm sure we're going to get to Lewandowski. Because Lewandowski, you messed up right there. Because that could have been a pivotal moment in this tie. But if Lewandowski actually managed to now say what's up. So, I want to hear from the Barca guys before everyone else. 87, man. Talk to me, man. How do you assess what the hell just happened?
Yeah. First of all, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I told you at halftime that I knew it was pretty much over. Like, it was just a matter of time before we would concede a second. And I even said like the only way we would score is by a set piece. That was the only way. And I think the chances that we created were from set piece, if I remember correctly.
So let me ask you this. So, do you think Xavi could have done anything differently going down to 10 men?
It's tough to say because a lot of people are blaming Xavi for taking Yamal out, putting Iago Martinez in. And I heard some people saying that. But for me, no, that was the right decision because...
Yes.
Yeah, he's a young player. He's inexperienced. He doesn't really know what it's like, and even though he got a great assist there, this is too high pressure,
And also, who is better defensively, Rafinha or Yamal? Rafinha is better defensively.
Yeah, Rafinha is better. And yeah, I mean, for me, I can't really blame Xavi, and typically a lot of Barca fans blame Xavi for the European exits we've had in the last couple of years. But this one, you can't. It's not really on Xavi. It's really on the players.
Yes,
it's really on the players. The players have themselves to blame. And Araujo, man, I don't know why you did that. And H's, we have to talk about this. Araujo in big games is not good. I'm sorry to say this. And I like Araujo.
80,
He's one of my favorite
87. Players. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Speak on it.
Yeah, we have to talk about this, man. And I've given him benefits of doubts. Because I believe early in the season he got a red card against Real Madrid, I believe. And,
if this was a certain Frenchman at Bayern, that's all I'm saying.
Yes.
If this was Upamecano, if this was Upamecano,
and also, Madrid fans even said before I went on here that if this was Militao and everything, so we should cook Araujo. Look, it is Araujo. I'm sorry, there is no way I can defend you.
Yeah, I still think he's a great defender, but he just might be bad at the big games. That's just when it might come down to. And there's players like that. They're just great defenders in general. Great players, but they just don't show up at big games. And like you said, there's really no reason why to get that red card. It just didn't really make any sense because it was that early in the game, and we were still advantaged. Even if PSG had scored, we were still leading on aggregate.
Yeah, no, yeah. Even if PSG scored, but you still would have been ahead.
Yeah.
So it did not make any sense to make that. I just do not understand because it is. My thing is that I'm just trying to get into Araujo's head. It's so early in the game.
Yeah.
It's early in the game. Why okay, fine. Let him go through. Let him score. There's so much game to play. 11v11, and you know that you can harm these guys. You have already beaten these guys. Why you make that freaking decision so early in the game?
Yeah. And other things to add is that what is it called? Actually, I want to ask you this question. Do you think that Gundogan was not a penalty? Because the Barca fan, the Xavi was furious, and I think the players were furious.
Was that the one in the first half or the second half?
Second half.
Second half.
Yeah, because that was also a big decision.
I don't think it was. It wasn't clear cut enough for me. It wasn't clear cut enough. It wasn't clear cut enough.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it was a penalty. And you could see that the Barca players, when things just don't go their way, they just get angry. They just lose their minds.
Okay, how much blame do you give Lewandowski for that? Overload the 3-on-2. Should he have passed to Ferran Torres? Should he have taken the shot?
I think he should have passed it, man. But it's easy. It's easier said when you're watching it, but if you're as a player, it's very different. We could have said the same with Amadi. Remember the World Cup final?
Yeah. No. But it is. Here's the thing, though. Okay, shoot. You have to at least get it on target.
Yeah. At least
so fine. If you're gonna fine, you're Lewandowski, great goal scorer, your legacy fine, and Ferran Torres, who knows? But if you're going to shoot, at the very least, you've got to make the keeper make a save.
Yeah.
So to not even get us on targets, come on.
Yeah. At least Koulibaly, as much as we criticize him and everything, at least he got the shot on target. And Emi Martinez had to make a very big save. So for Barca, man, it's just embarrassing. And once again, man, we go out the Champions League in embarrassing fashion, the same old story. And I don't remember the last time Barca won out of the Champions League in graceful manner. Can you guys let me know in the chat because I don't remember.
Well, Atleti Barca 26-16.
Yeah, that's probably the last time you can.
Yeah, 26. Well, Atleti were just a better team. Zombies, man. Talk to me, man. How you feeling, bro?
Fuck my life, man. I don't get how we scored a goal literally just to up the aggregate, just for Araujo, just to do the most stupidest ass decision by holding this dude down. And And you want to know what's the crazy part? He knew he was in the penalty box, and you still hold him down. I'm like, bro, you could have just let him go, and we could have just conceded. We still would have been up, and like what you said, 11v11, we still could take him out.
Yes, 100%.
But instead, this motherfucker just tries to hold him down. I'm like, and HH, when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, we're done. We're done. Because I knew then and there it was going to be a red card.
So, okay, do you feel that you could have done better? Even going down to one man down, do you think you could have done better? Javi could have done something differently. He could have made different calls going down to one man, going down to 10 men.
I mean, yeah, we should have done better. I mean, it's just at the end of the day, if it's down to 10 men, it's now up to you to dig deeper, into playing better and to get the best of that other team. But they didn't. And then Xavi, I see what he was doing, as into subbing Yamin Amal off for another defender to come in. But, that didn't even work. And then
no, because my thing is that
creativity.
Like who else do you take off? Because people say, oh, take off Rafinha and leave on Yamal. No. You can't. You need Rafinha's defensive work rate.
No. Well, yeah, and that's why I kind of agreed. That's why I kind of was figuring out what Xavi was doing. But yeah, when second half came, I told myself, yeah, we're done, and that Dembele penalty, yeah, that was a penalty. Yeah, that was a clear penalty. Because
and again,
he replayed it.
Cancelo, why, Cancelo? You know that you're not a defender. Why are you going in for a slight tackle like that in the penalty box?
And mind you too, the ball wasn't even on Dembele's foot.
Yeah,
that was the crazy part. So I'm like, why would you? Oh my god! Like after that, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck this. But it got even more worse when Lewandowski's selfish ass decided to, kick the ball literally off into fucking Pluto and couldn't even pass it to Ferran Torres. Now, if he would have passed it to Ferran Torres, he could have done something. But he could have. Just, you never know. But he didn't. Either way it go, we didn't get that chance. Literally, the closest chance we had was Gundogan doing that kick. If he would have more to the right,
yes,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Probably would have scored.
No, it's actually hit the post. It hit the post.
Yeah, at the time. Like literally, that was the closest chance that we ever got. All the other chances were fucking ass. But all in all, man, we just had a fucked up game. It's just if it was not for the Araujo, we would have won that. But I gotta give props to PSG. They took advantage of us. They outplayed us.
Yeah.
And as much as all the Barca fans don't want to hear me say, it has to, because we fucked up at the end of the day, and we have to take accountability for it.
Can I speak on this?
Wait, can I interject real quick?
Yeah, go for it. It's over 87.
Yeah, so with that Gundogan chance, I think it was right after they had scored the penalty. So
it was right after, like literally right after.
So basically, if he had scored, it would have been all square.
Yeah, all square.
All square. It would have been. It would have been.
HH, can I speak on this?
Okay, cool. Hold on. Let me come to Elijah, and I'll come to AK then Slade. So Elijah, go for it.
I think besides corner taking quickly, that was one of the worst Barcelona UCL performances I've seen.
Okay, let's go. Do you see the logic in taking Pedri off instead of Yamal?
I would have taken Cancelo off.
No, here's the thing. I didn't have a problem with that because obviously, of course, 8-2, of course, 8-2 is up there. 8-2 is different gravy, but I'm talking I'm talking in terms of being the favorite. That's what I'm talking about. Because remember, they were the favorite coming in here.
But okay. You can't call this a bad performance because you have to use context. They went a man down, and this is a team that has been totally destroyed by Bartomeu, and it's in transition. You see, 8-2, there's no excuse. Messi was on that pitch. Cannibal was on that pitch. You had top tier guys on that pitch. So
is Semedo top tier?
You you can have a. I'm talking in terms of they capitulated. That's my thing. Like, yes, you can go a man down. Obviously, you can go a man down. Understandable, but the way they capitulated, especially in that last 15, 20-minute span, is ridiculous. Now, I understood why taking off Lamine Yamal, because one, the dude's a kid. He's a kid. I wouldn't want to put him in that line of
no, it doesn't make sense. No,
because and then think about it. And he's also, and I give Xavi credit because hopefully he may have been thinking this, but think of it at the same time. If something drastic in that game were to happen, a ridiculous mistake coming from him being the catalyst of said mistake, that's going to harm him in the long run more than, sitting and experiencing it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather that he sit and put somebody in that has the experience to handle this situation, which is understandable. But I'm just saying this team was just the way they capitulated is at home, especially. But mind you, again, it's not Camp Nou. This is Luis companies, so it's different. But are we just gonna say that? I don't know if this is where we're starting off at, but are we saying it's Barca? Is it more that Barca lost, or is it more that PSG took advantage of it? Does that make sense? Like
more so Barca lost. No, but see, we have to be fair here. More so Barca effed up. But why did they F up? Because of what Barcola did to Araujo. Barcola got the better of Araujo and forced Araujo to make a decision. So we have to give Barcola credits for putting Araujo in a position where he had to make a rash decision.
And again, the red card is not too harsh because,
of course not. No problem. Because if he doesn't do that, he has a 1v1 with Stegen. It's a clear goal scoring opportunity.
AJ, a lot of people are saying, "Oh no,
it was on a penalty box, so it was deserved."
No. That's not the case. Even if it was the penalty box, let's say there was another defense, fine. The rule is if you're the last man and you stop a clear goal scoring opportunity, it's a straight red.
It's an impeder. He literally obstructed him, literally. Yeah. So another thing that bothers me also about football is, on another aspect, is if the foul is going to occur outside of the box, per se, why try to jump into the box so you could try to draw a penalty? Because from my end, it kind of looked like Barcola kind of jumped into the box so he could get it. But no. They won't get rid of that rule because it makes sense. Like, why are you impeding the last man if you know you've already been beat? It's like giving up a technical foul in basketball when you know you're already going to give up a layup. You already know that. So it's just, I don't know. I ran out of superlatives as the goals just kept coming in. And it's really tough. I'm not a Barca fan, but I feel for the Barca fans because, they expected to get a result out of this and they didn't. So it's really, really disappointing. Now, right. I hope people don't go out and start racially abusing Araujo. Don't start abusing.
Yeah, I hope so too, because Barca fans, man, especially the Barca media, they could be very vicious. Like,
they can get very, very crazy.
So. No. I mean, for people who do that, like you're just freaking morons, man. Like you're just morons. Because my thing though is that look, see,
that's doing too much.
But Elijah, the thing though is this is that again. If you're being racist, you're being stupid, but just keeping it strictly for football. This sounds harsh. Araujo, you really messed up. Because I'm willing to bet with you 100% Barca go through 11v11. 100%.
Oh, yeah, 11v11, yeah.
100%. Like, I could just see how the game was going where, no, PSG would score. Barca were going to cause it. And do you know what is so sad? This is the saddest thing. Did you see Yamal at the end of the game? Because Yamal, he knew this could have been a huge moment for him. Because if it was 11v11, this stream would have been about, man, Yamal, 16 years of age, Mbappe, what the hell happened? Because Yamal would have had a very critical moment. So, and for Araujo, you robbed Yamal of that moment by a stupid decision.
That was a really good assist from Yamal.
It really was.
Great assist. Like let's be real, Rafinha didn't do anything for that assist. He literally just stood the ball literally hit his thigh. So he didn't even have to do freaking anything, man. So
more praise should be given to Yamal.
Adding to the capitulation, I think also the members of staff for Barca are also a catalyst in this. You can't just be losing your head like that. Like
Yeah, they are too. They are.
because what you do
I
from the
didn't
sideline
understand.
will
I didn't
affect your players on the field. So
Oh, no, okay, no, Leslie, you say so, but if I was in Javi's position, I'm getting sense off. I get it. You should have the outs and everything, but you have to, because if you're Javi, it's just anger and frustration of like, we had such a great opportunity. We beat these guys in Paris. We went a goal up. We were in prime to go to make a UCL semis and a UCL semi against Dortmund.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, Dortmund? We could get freaking UCL fans. So it's all those emotions running through. Like, nah, you could even be so much angry now that, look, it's football. You could, if I was Javier, I'm getting sense of, bro, because I'd be so angry at Araujo for what he freaking did.
I think he got angry. I think the red card was given after the penalty wasn't given. I think that's when it was given.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, that was after the
That's
penalty.
why
After the penalty.
Yeah.
Then too, he was kicking some stuff too. So that's
Yeah. That was definitely a red card. That was definitely a red card.
So let me, okay, before I come to it, can I just quickly get it up? So Pro Black FC, Mbappe leaves, Dembele and Barcola making us proud. No, they did their thing. You know what? His name is Barcola right now. We can't call him Barcola. His name is Barcola. Barcola did his thing. He did his thing. McDaddy's that. Just smoked, drink ready, let's get the stream growing. Barca, Wembley. Well, that is happening, bro. Barca, Wembley ain't happening, man. Mr. John for the Ricardo is hugging his Neymar poster in sadness. Yeah, where is Ricardo, man? What the hell is Ricardo? 42 sales. Epic hit watch today. Mbappe with the winner. 14 new sales. You see, this is where people have to be very careful right now. Because you know that you're coming on Wednesday. So, Madrid fans, be very careful how you speak. Because if you now get pimp slapped by City, which can potentially happen, we will now cook you. So, Madrid, don't be celebrating right now because La Liga could be given a total fatality by Wednesday night. So, Madrid fans, I think I'd advise you just to chill and don't say much until we see what happens on Wednesday. Master Rosario, that's Mbappe's celebration after his... No, bro, he had to, man. Come on, he had to. It was a bad game, he had to. I would do the same, man. But it was shameless. Misby Nation, having a meal after two good news. Barca and Atleti. Misby, let's wait until Wednesday. Because Misby, if City beat the living crap out of you, then you're going to be the next one to get cooked. So I'll relax, man. Bran, City versus PSG, HH will collapse. HH career on the line. I know we're going ahead. Do we know who has the second leg at home?
Yeah,
in the semis?
Yes, PSG.
It's PSG.
PSG.
Hey, you're jinxing it right now. Dortmund in the final.
It's over.
You just found out. Wait.
I told you.
I need everyone to everyone relax. Everyone relax. I need everyone to relax. I need everyone to relax. I need everyone to relax. No. Hold on. I was trying to I was trying to think. Hold up. I was trying to think. I was just trying to think.
Okay, why'd you have to cover your mouth? Why'd you have to cover your
You
mouth?
just did,
You're laughing
bro.
right now.
You just
What?
did.
Wait, did you just find about that today?
You think it's
No.
You think it's
Wait, so this is for sure. Oh, there's another draw.
No,
Oh,
this
it's
for sure.
This is it. They already
No.
everything was settled in that quarterfinal draw.
Yeah, it was decided in the quarterfinal draw.
Yeah.
That's why it's also another missed opportunity for Barca because we could have three second legs at home.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. For two UCLs, Simeone is a bomb. Only knows the underdog role. Oh no, we're going to cook him. We're going to cook him. J2S, we're going to cook him. Money Mace. If England teams bottled leagues like the Spanish did today, no one would go on a 10-minute rant about the EPL being trash. PSG versus Dortmund, winner gets the. That's a great thing. So there's still the Dortmund win. No, 100%. If Dortmund make the final, the win goes down 100%.
Doesn't even take down the wing for that.
Yes. Wait. If Dortmund make the UCL final, beating PSG and Atletico Madrid, based on how we've clowned them, yes, the win goes down.
I think that's fair.
What if they get baptized in the final, though?
Slade, how do you read my mind? How do you read my mind? Do you know how crazy that is? Like that is actually freaky. No, so basically, if they get baptized in the final, then the win goes back up. So yeah. So it depends. 14 UCLs. Asian, what would you do if the Toto dunks on Pep? How can he breach a final when he's going to lose to Dortmund? I can see Dortmund dunking on PSG in Paris. So relax, bro. Nothing's happening, man.
HH, please don't do that. Don't do
Yes, I am doing that. I'm shameless. Sam, after that Rafinha goal, I stopped watching and I checked my phone after the game. Oh, that's wild, man. That's wild, man. That's wild. AK, talk to me, bro. I'll reach with the other dubs. AK, talk to me.
Hello, HH.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Can you zoom into my API?
It better not be anything crazy, man. What was it? Oh,
It's a Dembele.
look, man. He showed up, bro. He showed up.
He's
Hey,
the goat.
as much
He's the goat. I'm not bringing any screw Messi, screw Ronaldo, screw Pele, all these guys. Ousmane Dembele is the goat.
Okay, okay, hold on. Before you go, so I put out a poll saying, was Araujo red the deserved? 5% said 50-50, 9% said no, 86% said yes. So that's the thing. All right, AK, continue.
How do you get bought by a club for 120 million, live in their hospital bed for most of your career there, leave for 50 million, play every single game for your new club, come to their house and go home with a man of the match, eliminating your previous team from the UCL quarterfinals.
Ousmane Dembele settings, man. Ousmane Dembele settings.
I mean, bro, Barcelona, man. I mean, first of all, yeah, I don't understand. I think 8-2 is worse than this, but HH, corner taken quickly. This was worse than corner taken quickly. Corner taken quickly was at least Anfield. It was European night at Anfield. Roma, for me, was a one-off. This is LSG, the team we've clowned for the entirety of the Have Hope Football Hut channel. This is LSG going to the home of Barcelona.
Did Barca have 10 men against Roma and Liverpool?
No. This is LSG going to the home of Barcelona and dunking on them.
It's not the home.
It is Barcelona. Is it in the city of Barcelona?
It's not their home, though. It's not their
There's
home.
an Atleti track in the stadium. I don't take that seriously.
Is it in the city of Barcelona, HH?
I mean, it's on the border.
It's not home. It's not home. Yes, on the border.
It is in the city of Barcelona. This is LSG, HH.
No. But hold
Come on.
How can it be worse than when they had 10 men?
Yeah, that's harsh, man.
Yeah,
I
that's harsh.
might be, but bro, this was terrible, man. Like, I might be pushing it that bit there, but this was terrible, man. Like, Araujo, the thing I didn't get is, like, he just take the penalty, like, do it in the box. You get a yellow, you don't get a red. Like, why are you doing it outside the box? Or you could trust in Ter Stegen, which I don't know. Trust in Ter Stegen, which I don't know how that.
Yeah, no. You're not trusting Ter Stegen. Relax. No one is trusting that dude, though.
It's not good, man. I mean, Araujo messed this up. Apart from, I disagree with Yamal being taken off, because when you have 10 men, you need a threat in transition. Yamal is Barca's biggest threat in transition. Okay,
so what is 16-year-old supposed to do when you can now double up on him and now put 2 men on him because you have the man advantage?
The 16-year-old in question is just not any regular 16-year-old. He is the most lethal attacker for Barcelona. He is the best ball carrier on that Barcelona team. Without him, Barcelona can't get out. They have slow midfielders who can't carry the ball out, who aren't fast ball carriers.
What about the defending? Because
defending, they can defend with 10 men. They can defend with 10 men.
No. But with you need everybody to now even do much more extra stuff defending. Yeah. And Rafinha can work harder defending than Yamal
can. Rafinha's on the pitch, though. Rafinha's on the pitch. I'm not saying take off Rafinha. I'm saying take off João Cancelo. João Cancelo, even before the red card, João Cancelo was absolutely garbage that entire game.
I agree.
Even before the red card.
Doesn't he have 94% in the eye test?
I mean, that's... But João Cancelo was absolutely garbage even before the red card. Take him off, put Inigo Martinez on the left back. He's a left-footed player, so he can also defend that left flank to a certain level. play Yamal because he's your only guy that can carry the ball out of the defense. Yamal's your only outlet. It's that simple. He's your only outlet. So if you're defending with 10 men, you need a guy that's gonna quickly move the ball out of your half and into the opposition half. Yamal's the only guy that can do that. No, the Barcelona don't have any midfielders that can do that at this point. I expected De Jong to do that, but De Jong again, another big game. De Jong flops. But ultimately, like, apart from Rafinha and Yamal, nobody in Barcelona can even like hold their head up higher. I'll be real. Nobody on the Barcelona team can hold their head up high. Now, on to PSG. You told me before this tie happened that PSG is a one-man team. That only Mbappe can.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. You did.
I'll find the receipt. Don't worry.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I got
Oh yeah.
the
Also.
receipt.
We have incriminated.
Yeah, we have the receipt and it's clip.
Also, Kuba C did well, so I shouldn't include that. Kuba C did well as well. But you said PSG were a one-man team. Kylian Mbappe did not show up over both these legs. Don't give me a penalty and a goal on a freaking Fugazi tap-in at the end of the game. He didn't show up. Ousmane Dembele showed up. Barcode showed up. Vitinha was the best PSG player on the pitch over the two legs.
He was amazing.
Yeah, that goal was really good.
Bro, I mean, I don't know how PSG will do in the semifinals because I believe this was more about Barca capitulating than PSG actually playing well. But bro, if this were PSG in the earlier days, let's be real. These guys will have missed all their chances. They would have found a way to lose this game. I didn't expect the professionalism I saw after the red card. I'll be honest.
Oh no, true. I mean, true, because like, it would have been a very LSG thing to somehow mess up being a man over. So yeah,
and finally, I'm gonna have some narratives on this channel. If Real Madrid don't beat Man City tomorrow, Liga will have more teams in European competition in 2024 than La Liga.
Excuse me?
If Real Madrid don't beat Man City tomorrow, Liga will have more European
I mean,
La Liga.
Let's be real. This La Liga has to hold the alpha for this year.
Exactly.
Because and also, when was the last time there wasn't a single La Liga team in a UCL semi?
I think it was 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah. Oh, bubble seal.
Okay, before the bubble seal, because actually no, there's no tax on that because of Chelsea.
No.
So before the bubble seal.
And then I also have another thing. Bundesliga, the league we're calling Farmers League. It's all but secured the second UCL position, I believe. So they're getting 5 UCL places next year, along with Italy.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't win that.
Don't forget, there could be 2 Bundesliga teams in the semis.
Yeah.
If tomorrow goes well.
There could be 2 Bundesliga teams in the semis. There could be 1 in the Europa League.
No, you know what would be crazy? Like Bayern, Dortmund, and Dortmund get the revenge. You see, if that happens, then I'll build a Bayern wing.
In Wembley.
Sponsored by a kid. At our Wembley as well. If that happens...
Are we saying Malum with the winner?
Yes.
Also, too, are we also saying that what happens with the bottle job, that's gone?
Yes. No, it's gone. Okay, so Slade, talk to me. Thoughts on the Barca game?
Well, I only saw the second half. I saw the Rafinha goal, and then I had to go away, but I came back. And, yeah, it was a weird game. Great goal from Vitinha. I do think I don't think it's as definitive as people think, as saying that if Barca had all 11 men, they would have won, because PSG had some really good chances. The man, Dembele, he should have scored his second one right before the end of the half.
So the reason why I said that, though, is that, yes, they have chances, but I just felt that, especially looking at that first game, Barca were just overall the better team. And I think with 11, if the pitch is good, I just think Barca would have responded as well, specifically with Yamal being there. So I just think that was a huge turning point in the game.
No, it definitely was. But even so, you still had the penalty, which I'm not as sold on. For me personally, it's not like I can see why you wouldn't give that. It was a stupid challenge from Cancelo, but yeah. Yeah, not much really.
So, can we blame this on just Araujo? Or do you think the Barca players could have done better with 10 men?
No, well, this is the thing, though. This is like a Barca problem. They're very mentally weak. They've always been like that. It takes one little decision, and then they just completely collapse. It's been like that for a while now, ever since the Roma one, and then after that, you see it. But I mean. Did Xavi bring his subs on? Did he get his subs wrong? You think he should have brought maybe like Felix or Ferran Torres on earlier? Or what do you think he could have done?
I maybe bring them on earlier, but I just honestly I just felt that the game was done. Like once that happened, based on just what the squad is, you didn't have Christensen. And when you just look at the guys going to bring off the bench, there were not enough game changers they could have brought off the bench. You see, if he had a really fast attacking player who was direct to help you in transition, potentially, that is Ferran Torres, that is João Felix. So what you need is somebody in transition who has a bit of speed that can really help, because obviously the name of the game is suppress, take all of the kind of attack, and then counter. And the thing about counter is that you need speed and quickness. They just don't have those weapons on the bench. Like this team is built on possession. So maybe the only thing you could have done is keep the ball better. Because what they tell you that when you go a man down is protect the ball. Don't give away the ball cheaply. Because the more you can keep hold of the ball, the more you frustrate the team with the extra man. Because the team with the extra man are desperate to get an advantage. And
that's what PSG did when they brought on Kang. I thought he was really good when he came on. He caused a lot of problems for them.
Yeah. Cole, what were you saying? I'll take it not to do upside. Cole.
Yeah, HH.
Yes.
Can you go to someone else? I have to do something for my mom real quick. Give me a second, right? I'll go to someone else.
What?
Nah,
Jason.
why you bring
respect
dropping?
moms.
Why are you
Respect
bring
his
dropping?
mom.
He needed to help his mom. What's your problem, man?
Why are you dropping?
He needed to help his mom.
That's crazy.
Okay, I'll drop a brick for myself. Help your mom. Always help your mom. What's it called? G2S. I don't know, Kage. G2S, what are you saying?
I mean, I don't know how to describe it. It's not in the Champions League. The semis were there for Atleti versus Barca. It was there, but they both messed up. The bottled leads.
But no. Trust. Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
we're gonna get to Atleti specifically.
Yeah.
Relax. Yeah. But for Barca mainly.
Yeah, I mean, you're 40 up in the first. It was 12 minutes. Was it 13 minutes? A quick goal. So you're thinking, because people were saying if PSG get the first goal, then the tie's in. But you'd think Barca getting the first goal, we've got a 2-goal advantage. PSG are missing chances. It's in Barca's hands, and they're at home as well. But Araujo, I don't get why you're making the chance, because how do you know if Barcola scores? You might have missed it.
Yeah.
He might have blazed it over the bar. Or maybe Ter Stegen would have saved it for once in his career. But even if it goes 4-3, there's still an advantage with Barca. It's still 11v11. Even if it's 4-3, I still give the advantage to Barca. But, I mean, the only thing I'd say is I disagree with taking off Yamal. You should take it off Lewandowski.
Woo!
Yeah, that I agree with.
I'm sorry, because when people are saying defending, it's Lewandowski. I think it's for the third goal. He's not tracking back at all.
No.
That's what I'm saying. He's selfish.
So when people say Jamal has pace, he has energy. That he will provide more energy and defensive cover for Barcelona, especially on the wings as well. Because
but you know the thing that now maybe Lewandowski's to blame. What Xavi's thinking is hold the ball up. So when we're a man down, we need someone just to like hold the ball up, be on the counter, and now bring other guys into it. And maybe and Lewandowski didn't really do that effectively well. So,
but this is the thing: how many instances have we seen Lewandowski have a good all-round game, holding up the ball, passing it off? He held up the ball a couple of times today, and then what did he do with the ball? He passed it straight to PSG. He missed his passes. I'm sorry, he has. Why is he taking the shot? This just sums up Lewandowski in this game. Why are you taking the shot? Pass it to Torres. Then you're back in the game. I think it was 3-1 at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So if it goes 2-3, it's 5-5. Maybe go to extra time. You're giving yourself. Lewandowski hasn't performed this season at all. Like he had that little purple patch where he's actually pretty decent. I know he played okay in the first leg, but Lewandowski isn't Lewandowski anymore. It's the name. That's what it is. He's living off what he's done in his past career. If we're going off his past 9 months, or actually no, 12 months now since the World Cup, he's been shocking for Barca.
So, I mean, do you feel that were you impressed with how PSG took advantage of the extra man, or that's what you expected?
That's what you expect, especially when you got De Jong and Pedri as a midfield pivot. I mean, if you're going to go defensive, you can't go defensive with De Jong and Pedri. They're not going to cover the spaces. You have to sub one off. Get Fermin Lopez on.
Yeah.
You can't sub Romeo because you're going to make the game worse. I was hearing people saying shouts for Alonso touch pitch. I'm like, no, that's going too far. Like, Xavi isn't at blame for this result, to be fair to him. Like, maybe that he could have done better with the substitutions, but I'm sorry, how can a manager stop players making brain-dead decisions?
Hokage, talk to me. I'll take you once your dubs, guys. Hokage.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with J2S on the Xavi thing. Childish behavior from you, and that's why I think he resigned himself. I think Xavi knows deep inside he ain't built for it yet. You cannot, at home, when you are at home and you had a lead going into this tie, act like a petulant little child when things don't go your way. And HH, these types of things show in your squad. Xavi, weak-minded as a manager, childish, breaks. The Barca team, under Xavi, weak-minded, childish, breaking. Last season in the group stage of the Champions League. This season before that. Now this game, when things seem to be going well for Barca, this game, they collapse. It even falls into the coaching staff, that bum-ass, whoever the fuck that guy is that got the red. It's a disease.
Because I think Hokage makes a point, because it's like, you look at, again, another example, even if they lost the game but they won the tie, 2010, Inter against Barca, peak Barca. And that was an early red card by Thiago Motta. But the key thing, reason why Hokage is so right, is that the only way that you get results with 10 men is character. If you don't have character and personality, you will crumble. Because the whole point of 10 men is that you have to focus, play as a team, be tactically amazing, and everybody has to be compact. So if you don't, and same thing with Italy, Lippi. If you don't have that strong character, boom. But Hokage, Xavi is a rookie. He's still learning on the job. This is still an extremely young team, and a team that is still with low experience. And does Pedri have strong character? Does De Jong have strong character? Does Cancelo have strong character? How many players in this team you say, oh, they've got strong, steely character? Not many players.
No. And the thing is, I'm not saying all managers have to be stoic guys like Ancelotti on the sideline. You could get hyper, but Xavi, you punt kicked an ad board or whatever. Bro, that's straight up child behavior. That's a tantrum. So there's a difference. I'm not trying to say managers can't be hype on the sidelines and those, but Xavi, that's straight up childish behavior. And I think, it may not, that's not the main reason Barca lost, but I think it shows that his time as Barca manager, weak, crumble.
I think a crazy stat just to say, Xavi's had more red cards as manager than as a player.
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing.
Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy. That gotta
be like his 20th red card.
Yeah, so I don't know what's next for Xavi. I don't know if we've heard anything of what he's doing after he leaves, but if he wants to be manager, he has to take a good look at himself in the mirror and be a leader, because that's something he hasn't been for Barca, a leader. He has not been a leader for Barca, in my opinion, as a manager. So outside of the Xavi thing, just complete collapse from Barca. Maybe bringing Pedri this soon was just too much. Although I would say something I've always criticized PSG for is they've never actually had a fully functional midfield. And today they surprising they weren't showing up beforehand, but the 10 men they showed up. I didn't think PSG's midfield would capitalize, but today Vitinha showed up, great goal, and yeah, PSG man, don't get cocky against Dortmund. We're gonna talk about the.
No. We'll get there.
Yeah.
And of course, I'd like to have an opinion on that topic. Nomad, talk to me. Barca.
Yeah, we just learned today that. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we just learned today that maybe perhaps there's never going to be a Catalonia. You know, it was always a dream. But anyway, coming to the match.
What the hell?
Coming to the match.
Wait, hold on, no, wait. Oh my God. Why did it get so political?
Yeah, but I'm going to run my Luis Enrique agenda, on this stream today. Luis Enrique benched Xavi for Rakitic in 2015, right? He didn't need him for a treble, and then he sent him packing out of Spain. And now he's doing the same to Xavi as a manager with a red card. And then add to the Dembele agenda. Absolute flop, one of the most costliest flop for Barcelona. Destroying them. One hope of having a trophy or at least reaching a final. And then gonna go trophyless. And the last, frame, the last, image that Real Madrid supporters are going to frame on their walls is Xavi kicking that board and being shown a red card. That's going to be the final, imagery of him. So again, a good night for me. It was really enjoyable.
Nomad,
but
Wednesdays on it. So we see, chill. Because if he gets cooked on Wednesday, then it will look a bit tricky.
We're gonna win or lose on our own terms. But the fact that this overrated.
Wait, what? We're not skipping past that comment.
If we win, if we win, let me land.
Win or lose on our terms. What does that mean?
Yeah, of course. If we win, it's because we're good. If we lose, it's because we're bad, right? Let's talk about that match tomorrow.
That's not your own terms, then.
Wait a minute, but you said it's on your own terms. So clearly,
of course, because it's the UCL. It's the UCL. 14 Champions Leagues. 14 Champions Leagues. Respect. But anyway, we'll get to that bridge tomorrow. Relax. This is my night. This is my night. Relax. Let me land. And also,
way too cocky.
Yeah, and also, this Xavi, man. The only reason they bought Xavi is because they got into a deep inferiority complex regarding Zizou. They wanted him to be the next Zizou. I'm sorry, he cannot even tie Toni Kroos's laces. You cannot even tie Xabi Alonso's laces. Zizou? Really? Come on.
Okay.
He was never going to be that.
Cool. Real quick, I'll take a rate if it does before we move to Dortmund. Cool.
Yeah. Ugarte changed the game. I think when Ugarte came in, the midfield was really structured. You could see that it was calm. They settled the game then. And also when Kangli in, I don't know how to say his name, or and Asensio, when they came in, they absolutely changed the game.
Keep talking.
So when those two substitutions came in, they absolutely changed the game there too. The guys,
Cool. Address. Ugarte came on in the 80th minute, so he said he changed the game in 10 minutes.
I believe that.
What do you believe? I want to know, what do you believe?
I believe this is my belief, right? Once Ugarte came in, right, they maintained possession. That's the one thing PSG couldn't do, because it was a basketball scoreline. They were going at each other for a whole hour or so, and then when Mbappe scored, they brought in Ugarte, and Ugarte just calmed it down a little bit. So that's how I saw the game. But personally, for me, what I will say is,
Oh my
And
god.
there's something called discipline in soccer. I'm sorry, in football. Sorry. There's something called
We're not talking MLS.
No, I know. I know. Just football. Sorry. There's something called discipline, HH.
Let him land. Let him
Bro,
land.
this is a masterclass of it. This is a
If-
masterclass. Keep going.
listen. Can I land? Let me
Go for it,
land
go
this.
for
Some
it.
9/11 flying.
All right.
Yo,
If you don't have
Oh my
if you don't have positional discipline as a defender, what ends up
Okay, guys.
Yeah,
No. No. We're good. Cool. We'll wait until the next topic. Let's wait to the next topic, bro. Let's wait to the next topic. What's it called? 14 UCLs. Barca don't got that clutch gene, no adaptability. Well, shout out to your boy Bartomeu and also 10-man sacks. 10-man sacks, that's be real, but also the players just in there, bro. QC8, Barca fans clowned him, he left and dunked on them. Bro, did you see after the game how, bro, Dembele is weird. First of all, but okay, let me ask you guys this. Do you guys agree with the celebration of guys who score on their old team?
You
I
can
mean,
celebrate however you want, but
Yeah, I personally don't really care. I don't really care.
It
Personally.
depends on the
I don't-
situation.
Well, it depends on how they celebrate.
Well, yeah. If
No,
you
but
said,
the-
if
Wait.
you
So
celebrate-
hold on, Elijah. You said it depends on the situation. Explain. So, Elijah, keep in mind that, okay, I have a new team who are paying my wage. They're paying me right now. And the old team I left no longer pay me anymore. So I score for said team and I can't celebrate because out of respect of my old team who no longer pay me anymore. I don't know. I don't understand. Explain. I don't understand.
I'll explain to you. When I'll give you a couple disciplines. I'll give you a couple of explanations. When Salah scored the worldie against Chelsea, where in your reaction video, you were in your blue robe, like this. Chelsea fans got mad at Salah for celebrating. I'll give you another example. Emmanuel Adebayor. Remember the situation between him and Wenger ended poorly. That's why he ran all
the way down
to the
and
other side of
started
the field
celebrating.
to celebrate in front of the Arsenal fans. It just depends on how you leave. It really depends on how you leave. Like if you were a good player, like you're a good servant, and you then scored against your team, some players would do the "I'm sorry," the hard. I get that, but for others, it's again, it just depends on how you left.
There is another thing on that because people forget Dembele's injuries at the club. And there's been a couple of times where Barcelona before games, because he's been out injured for the whole year, they've worn like courage to Ousmane or Dembele shirts and that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
So
Dembele shirts.
they support him for his injuries, and then he comes back to dunk on them and celebrates in front
But
of them.
Jay Swiss, that's what makes it so much
Then
funnier.
too, AK,
Not that the Barca fans, I don't know if you guys saw the video. The Barca fans were also, they were doing their chants and they were calling, Dembele to es una puta. So I kind of understand why he celebrated.
All right, so hold on. So shout out to your boy Chris, Trip 3. Javi is also to blame. He's too emotional. This is his umpteenth sending off when his team needed him the most. His coaching staff needs a sports therapist badly. Look, boy, as I said, he's inexperienced. But you know what I say? No. Javi Alonso. I think, but then again, you know what? It's just down to the character. But I can't be fake. If I was Javi in that situation, I would have stone cold stunned the advertising hoarding as well. I'd have done the same thing. So, Thunder, please, no City versus PSG final.
I don't want that final.
well, Darby.
It's a strong
Yeah, I don't want
possibility.
that final yet.
Yeah, I don't want that final either, but it's a strong
Well,
possibility. 14 UCLs. We are going to win the league. We weren't UCL faves. Yeah, that's it. It's Andy. Even if Madrid gets cooked, you can't compare a City L to a PSG L. If Barca caught City does Diddy crumbs to pass. Oh, wow, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Just best. HH said PSG lose in every game. We can see you, Baldy. Look, I was being real, man. Footy says, and Mbappe is coming. Life is good for us. Do we know for sure he's going to Real Madrid? Do we know for sure? Bro, come on, you do not know for sure, bro. McDaddy's don't forget who's got 50% of his transfer. What? Did he?
Yeah, so it was a contract, I suppose, and I guess if it's something with his wages, if it was the next day that I guess it wasn't on time, then his contract would have like I want to say like at least 50 off.
Wow.
So PSG would get him a lot easier, which in return,
Okay.
So that's
for team sales, AK is wrong. Corner taking quickly and 8-2 was worse.
Yes, I went too far. I know.
Yeah, it was great. You see, that's okay. Easy. Thank you for the door, blind referee. How was referee blind? Like, it's okay. Does anybody think that the referee made any bad decision?
No.
Gundogan was already going down. Going down. It was
Every call was Araujo rights call, Gundogan rights call, Cancelo right. All the calls were right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All the calls were right. You have to just be real. Yeah, all the calls were right, man. Money mates. Aki Alba cried at halftime against Liverpool. L was wasteful. Yeah, no, that was bad.
He did.
Yeah, that was bad. It was bad. Coutinho, then Dembele, ex-Barca players cooked.
Oh, yeah.
No, didn't Coutinho score twice?
Yeah, he scored twice.
On us. And that was
and also activated another clause in his contract.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
John Mofodane, Pedri slander, please. 14 passes in 62 minutes, 10-man sacks. Sorry.
He wasn't fit.
And he just came back from injury. He just came
back from injury, wasn't fit, 10-man sacks. So, come on, you can't do that. AK has got the IQ of a peanut. Worst take of all time. AK, do you have an IQ of a peanut?
I hope not.
All right. But anyways, man, UCL doesn't hit the same without I sense some sarcasm here, bro. Okay, guys, let us live, man. Okay, we are focusing on an FA Cup.
It's nice, isn't it?
PSG did their own reverse remontada today.
Oh, yeah.
With 10 men.
No. Come on, no. Doesn't count, man. Doesn't count. Falk Ranger, Law, don't even bother coming back on loan. So
why does he put the umlaut?
Why did he put the dot?
It's got the umlaut.
Let's keep going. Anyways, HH drops the bricks for helping moms. He probably.
Oh dear. Oh wait a second. Whoa. Oh no.
Oh, is this
no.
Money Mace?
Anyways, that's a yellow. So don't worry, I'm going to get to you the Dortmund ones ever. So, is Lewandowski finished?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's been finished for about 15 months.
I was saying I want him to come and sign on over to Charlotte.
Elijah, now
Charlotte do need a striker. Charlotte need a striker.
Charlotte needs a striker, so why not?
Yeah.
After last season, he completely lost his form. Like that last year was literally like his final form. That was it.
Wait, so Charles, I would first say, Barca have a tendency to die by their philosophy. Barca could have won it a lot more historically if they decided to sit back and defend, but the Cruyff philosophy. But look, you have to just respect it. There are some teams that their philosophy is look at Pep and Man City. Even if they have sort of altered and changed, they're still entrenched in their philosophy, and they're arguably the best team in the world now. So everything comes with a plus and a minus, man.
It's not sustainable, though.
Right? Wing, I need a Dembele laughing compilation versus Bass. Shasu, an amateur manager does not hire himself. Badly coached for a long time. Barca leaves space between defensive and midlines. No discipline, no structure. A true reflection of the club. Unacceptable. Xavi isn't Xabi Alonso. I think Xavi is a pretty good coach. He's not a great coach. You see, if you're a great coach, you react to what happened here. Look, we would have had a very different view here. 11v11, Barca go through and say, oh, Xavi is amazing. But the truly great coaches and managers, they know how to adapt and react to any given situation. Xavi simply doesn't have the coaching ability or the experience to adapt to what this situation was. But in football, you have to adapt to whatever happens in football. QC's thoughts on Jao 22 trophyless season or what a transfer? Oh, well, look.
Did he not get back together with his ex?
Didn't he his ex again?
Yeah.
Moving on, man.
Yeah.
For yourselves, What happened to Red, Munsao, Osasuna? Oh, come on, we all love Nomad, man. Look, Nomad, he stands on his takes, bro. We love Nomad here. And he's called Womad, by the way. Shout out to Womad, man. Ahmad, Barca fans cooked PSG first leg and threw all sorts of abuse at Dembele just to get slapped. Ish, and knotted on by him at their own crib. What a sad, sad life. I mean, look, but Barca fans can just say 10 men sacks. They don't say 10 men sacks.
I just want to add
AJ.
one thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They were, exploding all kinds of firecrackers when the PSG squad were trying to sleep last night. And also they threw a lot of things at a team bus, and then they kind of realized that it was their own bus.
Wrong bus.
It was the Barcelona bus.
Whole bus the whole time.
Yeah, and they thought it was PSG.
Yeah, that's a break.
Yeah, that's bad, man.
Also,
Sorry, AJ, there's discipline in soccer. Code 2024.
It's not wrong though.
wait, is it something else?
Let's keep going. Jaden Alvarado. People forget Arsenal can still win. Win what?
Exactly, Jaden.
Wait, I've got this.
2-0 tomorrow at the Allianz, just remember.
2-0?
2-0.
Hell no. I'm Don Perez. That bomb Mbappe can never bounce Vini off the left. Wow.
He won't.
All right, so guys, it's now time for the apology tour, man. So now I did say that I was going to come back to these Dubinskis, man, because we have to give these guys their love, man. We have to give these guys their love because for Dortmund, man. So shout out to your boy Falcon Ranger. You can clown them, but you have to load them as well. But Dortmund reaching the semifinals, I forgot. Through topping the group of death with a sub-average team is a massive doy. CL Heritage came clutch. No, you have to, guys. Let's go all the way back. When that group was called out, how many people had Dortmund making out of the group, and how many of us said that Dortmund would finish last? Oh, my hand up. I said Dortmund will finish bottom of the group.
Yeah, I think I also did as well.
Has you spelled Doi wrong?
Yes. Yeah, I had a Dortmund finishing bottom of that group. So the fact that they were able to now say what's up by that, it's amazing. So you have to give Dortmund their credits, man. You have to give this guy the credit. But Hokage, talk to me on what Dortmund were able to do, man. Talk to me.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, bro, I don't know what to say. Like, it's like Dortmund showed them old selves in this game, but they also showed heritage Dortmund because Hummels, they collapsed. I thought the collapse was happening.
Okay, do you know how crazy it is? Didn't we see that in our preview that let's hopefully Hummels doesn't have a bozo moment. What does he do?
Yeah, he has a. Yeah, so they collapsed, bro. They collapsed, and I really thought, oh, this is done. This is done. There's no way. These Dortmund players, we saw what happened last season on the last day of the Bundesliga when they were down, when they know they're going to lose the title. And I thought, yeah, I don't see how this is different now. But then, HH, I told you have to. Yes, he's missing 3 teeth, but Füllkrug rises. When Füllkrug is needed, Füllkrug rises. HH.
Bro, yeah, but bro, no. Hawk, I'm sorry. You earn enough money each week to get those teeth fixed. Bro, go see Firmino's dentist. So
what no one will tell you is that 99% of people with veneers look like shit, bro. It looks like shit. So Füllkrug, stay natural to yourself, bro. L'Oreal, Kim Kardashian, you don't need to go down that road.
Okay, were you surprised by not so Dortmund, but just how they reacted when Atleti scored those two goals? When Korea scored, you were surprised by how Dortmund reacted? Absolutely,
and I was a little shocked because Atleti. Well, the thing is, Atleti scored the 2 goals and they kind of shelled back up. And Füllkrug comes up with that was a great header, man. That was a fantastic header into the top right corner. Sabitzer with the ball. Sabitzer, man of the match performance. Happy for him. His time at Bayern was tough, but he came up. That's a big game for Sabitzer right there. I think. What was it?
Huge.
Was it 2 goals or an assist or assist? 2 assists or a goal. I'm forgetting, but
I think it was 2 assists and a goal.
2 assists and a goal, and
2
the
assists
goal
and a goal,
was
yeah.
fantastic. The goal was fantastic through traffic to win the game for Dortmund. And honestly, when Dortmund came back, I wasn't 100% sure yet because there was still like 15, 16, 17 minutes left. That's a lot of time for a Dortmund team that has disgraced the Bundesliga, that have embarrassed themselves for 10 years now to mess it up again. But they didn't. They closed the game out the stronger side. In fact, they could have scored 1 or 2 more goals. So for Dortmund, bro, you go into the semifinal against a PSG team that they didn't do much against you guys in the group stage.
Dortmund. Basically, that's okay. What is so scary is Dortmund have a great chance to be in the UCL final. As in, there's a great that Dortmund PSG side for me. It's 50-50, or dare I say, like maybe even 51-49.
Like
in favor of Dortmund, because I think Dortmund, they have a great chance to go through. Like, the only issue is just the whole second leg. But based on just how good they are, and the fact that we saw what Barca did to PSG in Paris, and this PSG team is a team that I still don't trust these guys. PSG, I'm not doing it to say, oh, boom, but how good they were. And also, you have to forget as well, you have to look at the last 15 minutes of the first leg of this tie.
Yeah.
Like,
Dortmund.
Yeah, it's like Atleti cooked them for most of it, but those last 15 minutes, Dortmund with the better side.
Tie, yeah.
And like, I love that you mentioned in the preview, Brandt is an underrated player.
Very.
Brandt comes up big. He's one of the, like, Dortmund. Yes, Dortmund doesn't have all these star-studded players, and yes, the last couple of seasons these players let them down. But this season in the Champions League, I don't know what it is about the Champions League this season. They keep showing up. Füllkrug with a goal. Sancho comes back and Sancho puts 2 good performances against Atleti. Brandt shows up. They have guys like Royce coming off the bench. So, for Dortmund, the key for Dortmund to get to that final is Mbappe, Dembele, and Barcola are going to put pressure on Schlotterbeck and Hummels. And we'll talk about this in the preview when that game comes.
Yeah.
But defense is key for Dortmund. Huge semifinal for them. And if Bayern don't make a semifinal tomorrow, Dortmund, you're telling me when Bayern won that treble, you're telling me Dortmund would be the first team to make it back to a semifinal over Bayern? It would be utter embarrassment. I'll cook my own fucking team.
Tell them again.
Wait, hold on. Okay, cool. Thank you. So, Hokogai, how much blame do you give Simeone for this in terms of his approach and his tactics?
I give him some, because yes, it's Dortmund at home. Yes, they have a good record at home. I understand that. But when it's 2-1, and especially when it's 2-1, it's not like it's 2-1 and Dortmund scraped a goal last game. They showed in the last 20 minutes at your home. They outplayed you. They were styling on you.
Yeah.
They could have scored 1 or 2 more goals. They could have tied that game. To come out the way you did, passive, shelled up, it doesn't make sense to me, because Simeone, this new brand that we've talked about with Simeone the last 1 or 2 seasons, this new brand of attacking football, there comes a price. Yeah. Sure, they showed against Inter they could hold that defense strong, but there comes a price when you're not practicing this terrorism all season. It's not always going to work out with you when you try to pull it out, because I'm sorry, there's no Godin. Jimenez isn't the same guy he was when Godin and Jimenez were back.
The defensively, they're not those dudes anymore.
So, and you have a guy like Witsel in there who used to play for Dortmund.
And because let's be real, old school Atleti.
Not a center back. We need to stop.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Cole. You see, old school Atleti, there is no chance in hell that they concede 4 goals.
No.
To Dortmund.
No way.
Impossible.
No.
The fact that these guys conceded 4 goals to Dortmund, 4 goals from open play, shows that, something is wrong there. Okay, but let me quickly get this and I'll come to you, Cole. So, shout out to Sabitzer Fair. As an Inter fan, I'm even more pissed. We lose to Atleti just for them to lose to Dortmund. Matchups make fights. Lautaro and Anicevic needs to be Inter messed up. You see, if Inter had beaten Atleti, 100% Inter beat Dortmund. And Inter are in a semi-final against PSG, and Inter in the UCL final. Like, if Inter had beaten Atleti, I think Inter are back-to-back UCL final, so they messed up. Because Inter should have beaten Atleti, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. You should have taken your chance and your opportunity.
I'll say the only thing I go against them is they played Atleti away in the second leg, whereas this time it was Atleti
There we go.
at home and then going to Dortmund. If
That second leg is very key.
If it was opposite around, I think Atleti still go through.
Okay, let me come to Core and then to JTS. Core, thoughts on this, on the Dortmund thing? Also, Core, don't you dare go back to Dortmund, bro.
No. Anyways, please, HH, we need to talk about this coach, Terzic. Amazing man. I've not seen, no one talks about this guy. I'm sorry. I have to talk about him. But he's done a lot of good things in Dortmund ever since he came to Dortmund. And look, Dortmund has never been to a semifinals. The past 4 or 5 seasons or so with Lucien Favre, they couldn't get to a semis of Champions League. With the other coach, Marco Rosa, they couldn't even get to a semis there too. So for him to come in and to get them to a semis, that shows you how good of a manager Terzic is. And no. Okay.
Cool. And last time they won the semis was in 2013. So it's not that.
No. But who was the coach? HH, please be honest. Who was the coach?
Klopp.
Exactly. So there's no other manager who's taken them to the semis aside from Terzic, aside from after Klopp left Dortmund. You see, so Julian Brandt, serious player. I think he will be the guy to watch for that semifinal. And I think honestly,
okay. So what? Just no, we have to forget about the semifinal. Let's focus on this game. What did Atleti do wrong, or were Dortmund just the better side? How did Atleti screw this up?
Oh,
after going up after Korea.
Atletico they missed so many good chances.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Did you see that Morata 1v1?
Yeah, that's the one that I was talking about. Missing that one, that should have been a 1-0. Sorry, that was I was sorry. Anyways, so missing that 1v1, right? That was Morata. Korea missed the 1v1. You had players like whatchamacallit. I honestly thought Griezmann played well at HH. I don't think Griezmann was that bad. I thought Griezmann played well. And also HH, shout out to Fulkrug, like Hokage said. This guy is so underrated. And I think he's going to be very crucial in that Euros that we're about to play, because if...
Wait, hold up. Did you just say we that we're about to play?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, did you say we? Did you just say we?
No, I lost my train of thought.
No, Cole speaking French.
How do you lose your train?
He betrayed that.
No. J2S, that's not French. He said that we're about to play.
No.
That's like hardcore.
I lost my train of thought. Yeah. I meant to say Germany. Germany has a really good striker in Fulkrug, and I think Nagelsmann really needs to look at this type of game and play him more often. HA, to be honest, I think the end of the road will be the semifinals for.
Okay, all right. Yeah. What's it called? J2S, how did your parents' club lose this man?
It's my only club, but can you just zoom to my AV, please?
Oh, wait, was this after the Morata chance?
No. He did this in the first leg for Dortmund and in the second leg for Inter. But no, today he was just shocked. Like
there were some great opportunities, man. There were some great opportunities.
I mean, it doesn't help when you have ISIS militants as wing backs in Azpilicueta and Molina. But
I think was it on Brandt? That's Azpilicueta block in the first half.
Yeah, but
that was a huge block.
A broken clock is right twice a day, so whatever that saying is. But yeah, it's just poor all-round game. Like, I think it's in the last 15 games, Atletico Madrid have won 2 out of the 15 away games. 2 out of 15. They've lost to, was it Cadiz? Like, I don't think people know what that is. It's like a beach resort. I just don't understand, because it's Jekyll and Hyde. Atletico, we are Jekyll and Hyde this season. At home, we just slapped Girona on Saturday, and then today you see this isn't a great Dortmund side. Like, look,
so when you say like the approach away is wrong in terms of be a bit braver, attack more and everything, or like because I think Atletico were maybe a bit too negative and they just allowed Dortmund too much space.
No, but the problem is if Atletico open up, we have Witzel, Jimenez and it was Aspi, Molina. Like Hermoso's just come back from injury. Like if you go back to Diego Simeone's prime teams, you had Miranda, you had Godin, you had big centre backs, you had important players in the defence. Who do Atletico have now? Who is Atletico's best defender? It's Jimenez, but he's half the time he's injured. Are we Witzel in the centre back position in 2024? He's a CDM turned to a centre back because there is no other centre back cover. They signed Gabriel Palista just to cover ends from Valencia on like a free, but maybe it's 4 million euros. They're penny pinching. If Atletico want to succeed under Simeone, they have to give him players, especially in the defence. Give Simeone good defenders. It's fine. They can do this nitty-gritty terrorist football away. At home, it's fine because we had the fans and everything, but away, it's a completely different story. Like, you had an easy route. We had the easiest team that you could have got in the following round. Like, we avoided Man City, we avoided Real Madrid, we avoided all these other teams. We got Dortmund. But I had a feeling because we played first at the Wanda, it was going to bite us back in the second leg because you had to get at least a 2-0 lead. 2-goal advantage, 2-1. That wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And people forget it was Brandt that changed that game because he came off the bench in the last 15 minutes. And Dortmund were on it. Haller was good. The young kid, the 43 number, I can't remember what he's called.
Final Gittins.
Yeah, he had.
What about Max?
No, because I think two like that Haller goal was crucial.
Yeah.
That was a crucial because like 2-0. That would have been a nice goal. But once it was 2-1, that was a key goal.
Forget, Lino could have made it 3-0, and he was missed today because he was suspended. He's been the second best player for Atletico Madrid this season. It's Griezmann, and then it's Lino. And he was missing today, and you saw it. What was the attacking down the left? There was none. And then Simeone did make changes half-time, and it did work for the first couple 20 minutes. But they just looked tired and leggy. Like, away from home, these players don't have the mentality. I don't understand how you can be 3-2 up with 20 minutes to go and then you can see 2 goals in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And the goals as well, like the Fulkrug header, it's basically a free header because Jimenez is running way too slow. He hasn't picked up the runner. And then the Sabitzer goal, Witzel's ducking away. We passed the ball back to them. Like, it's just a shambolic. Oblak kept it 4-3. It could have been 6-3. It should have been 6-3. Like, Dortmund had the way better chances. They played the best football today. Like, the better team won.
Yeah.
And they've gone out. And it is what it is.
87, talk to me, man. The Dortmund game.
You know, it's interesting. We talk about, how Atletico beat Inter on aggregate.
Yeah.
But if you actually think about it, Inter probably should have killed at the tie in the first leg.
Exactly. Oh, yes. Yeah. All those chances, the
same thing's kind of happening here. Atletico probably should have just won the tie by a bigger margin. And they missed their chances. Atletico were really bad. Like, I think I agree with you, HH. They were probably a bit too defensive from the beginning. And I think they were just trying to play for a draw, which playing for a draw is just not a good mentality because whenever you play for a draw, you're just going to lose. That's just how it just normally is like that, And credit to Simeone, the halftime changes work, but as J2 has said, they just got tired out, fatigued.
So I mean, do we need to give Dortmund a bit more respect? Were you surprised by how well they played? Or no, they're at home because I was surprised by how well they played. I know they're good at home, but just because I thought that when Korea scored, they're going to crumble. But just how they responded to the Korea goal, I was like, wow, of course, that's credit.
Yeah, that was amazing because I think like the old Dortmund teams, like the previous Dortmund teams, they probably would have crumbled. But they stayed switched on, stayed focused, and managed to got the 2 goals. And Sabitzer had a very good game, And I think a lot of people think that Dortmund is just Sancho FC, which is not.
No.
This team has more of the players than Sancho, And,
like Brandt is better than Sancho. Brandt he performs better, and I have more faith in Brandt being better than Sancho in a game.
I just think that Sancho gets so much appreciation and applause is just because his PR is bigger. Let's just be real. That's just the truth. And for Dortmund, man, shout out to them. And I think it's the first semi since 2013. I think so. Yeah, very interesting.
Slade, talk to me, man.
So I didn't really see much of this game either. Both of the Atleti goals were kind of trash. Hummel's own goal and then the Correa goal too. Yeah. Horrible. But I mean, it's Atleti. What do we expect? Great header from Fulkrug, redirected across.
No. That's what it was. A damn good, bro. It was a damn good header.
It looked like Oblak kind of had a poor game. I know he could have maybe saved the Fulkrug one. I think,
but he also made some really good saves as well.
The first goal shouldn't have gone in.
Could he have saved the Sabitzer one? Because it was kind of deflected. But
because I think so. The first goal that was near post Brandt. Yeah, you should never get beat on your near post. Like Madsen, that's a great hit. Brandt, you could save that. Can't save the Fulkrug one. And the Sabitzer one, that's a really good finish. But I think the one he should have saved was the Brandt one, because that's near post.
But great, I'm happy to hold my hands up and admit that I was wrong. I never rated Terzic as a manager. When they brought in Marco Rose, I'm like, oh, yeah, now they'll kick on. But that wasn't the case. I had them finishing. I think I had them finishing bottom at the prediction in the UCL. But I'm excited to see what they're going to do against PSG. I think they split both of the games. I think they won at home and then they lost to PSG away in the group stages.
Yes, hold on. Yeah, no, I think PSG beat them in Paris, and I think it was a draw in Germany.
In Dortmund. Okay,
Dortmund.
It was a draw.
We draw in Dortmund, yeah.
Draw in Dortmund. I never thought I would see. He still has time to kick on and everything, but if you told me 6-9 months ago that Jadon Sancho would be in a Champions League semi-final,
that just shows you how crazy for football is, because it's like, and the reality is that there's a really good chance of him making the UCL final. Like, there's a really good chance
for Ten Hag in particular. That's terrible. I get there's legitimate reasons why Sancho shouldn't have played with his attitude and everything, but like, why is it that you can't get anything out of him in a kind of better situation? Because I don't know, but bad look for Ten Hag. Yeah.
What's it called? Elijah, talk to me. Dortmund.
Can I speak after Elijah?
Yeah, Dortmund. Elijah.
Yeah, shout out to Dortmund. I think Core's point is actually very valid, because after Klopp left, Dortmund went into like a hibernation type of phase. And I get today, they drew a bit of the luck. And again, tournament football is also about luck as well. If you don't have a bit of luck, you can't really, proceed as far as you can. I'm very happy for them. Again, J2S is absolutely right. I rewatched the game because I was trying to get simulcast, but that was really, really. It looked like a very lethargic. I like using that word, lethargic. It just wasn't a Atletico Madrid type of performance.
No, for me, I think it was a case of, what do you do? Do you stick or twist? So Atleti, they maybe caught between two months of like, do we really go out and add to the 2-1, or do we just wait and react? I just feel like if they were thinking of like, okay, let's Dortmund throw the best at us and let's just defend, and they will now counter.
But then again, it also goes back to the first leg as well. Atletico should have won that first leg by at least 2 goals.
Yes.
Because again, if you go into legs like this with a more than 2-goal advantage, not necessarily saying that you're safe, but you have some breathing space.
Yeah, because I think what's
breathing space?
A standard good result first leg, if you're away from home, is a 1-goal deficit. That's like a standard good result. Okay, we lost 1, cool. Like anything else, oh wow, drew, boom. So for Dortmund, once Alex scored us, like we are good at home. 1-goal deficit. This is a great foundation to build off of.
Exactly. Yeah. For the away team, yes. But I'm talking about for a team in Atletico, from Atletico's standard, and them being also the favorite, and them also winning the first leg at home. They should have won it by a more than 2-goal margin. It just goes back to that again. Again, also Terzic deserves a bit of praise as well. And it's also kind of weird because not too long ago they wanted him fired, but somehow he's stood on business and has taken them to a UCL semi. So some credit should be given to him for sure. Now, for the semi against PSG. Now I know, and again, who in the world thought that these two from that group, I had Dortmund going to Europa.
Mm.
And I had PSG and Newcastle scraping by because I thought that final day of the group, I thought Newcastle would scrape by, but Newcastle fell apart. But to see these two in that group to get to here is also a credit to both of their teams, for sure. Where is the first leg is in
Paris.
Oh, damn.
No, it's in Dortmund first.
Sorry,
Okay.
it's in Dortmund. Second leg is in Paris.
Yeah, it's in Dortmund.
Okay, if HH, I'm sorry, but for your narratives, your boy needs to pull through that first leg.
I could already see what's going to happen in Paris, bro. I could already see the future.
Or it's gonna be
I could already see the future. I could see the future.
Because if you pull up my AVI HH, this is from, I forgot which game this was, but currently HH, your win streak, it's looking good for you, but
I just want a win streak. I don't want a win streak because when you now bring in the win streak, then I'll now go back to original settings of my losing streak. No, but see, my thing here is, I think that's a great final. Sorry, that's a great semi-final. Could go the way because put it this way. This is the best way to put it. When before the start of this UCL campaign, did anybody believe that PSG or Dortmund would make the UCL final?
Hell no.
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 Keep in
I
mind,
did.
they both was in a group.
Jason, stop it. No, Jason, like, did you, like, before this UCL campaign, knowing that Neymar had gone, well, no Messi left, but Neymar was already gone, Verratti had gone, it was a whole new PSG team. It was Mbappe and his WhatsApp group who had PSG making the final. Hell no. After the crap that Dortmund pulled, or the last of the Bundesliga season, heck no, did we have Dortmund making the UCL final?
No, I
So
think
again-
PSG
but
from
then
a
again-
Mbappe narrative though.
But
That's why.
again, here's another thing I'm going to throw out there, and I know I wish if Nomad heard me, he'd disagree with this, and a lot of people were going to disagree with this statement, or it's not a statement, but it's a question. To the pen on the streets, we're in a situation where, dependent of tomorrow, say Bayern gets to a semi, Dortmund's already in a semi. I believe Bayern Leverkusen will get to the semi of the Europa League. There's no German teams in the Conference League. Nobody cares. But can we say for once in a very long time that the Bundesliga is the best league in Europe for this year? For this year.
You can make that argument. Because because if Bayern beats Arsenal and Leverkusen, and they should beat West Ham.
They should.
So you now have like 3 Bundesliga teams in European semi-final competition. So
check your Twitter DM. Mbappe made his decision, so I want you to check your Twitter DM.
okay, good, thank you. Continue, Elijah. So no.
Yeah.
So
Because
that's my thing.
Because each league is different, and the only barometer in one of the few the main barometer or metric we can use to compare other leagues is technically these competitions. So that's why I'm like, well, no one else really is in a way kind of matching up to that. So like,
No, but what is so crazy is you're looking at, because that's what I said, like, this could be like a mini renaissance for Bundesliga. Hence why Bayern, please do what you need to do, because it's like you're looking at Leverkusen and the criticism they've had, them just winning the league, what they could potentially do. Let's be real. I had Atleti beating Dortmund. I even if it was 2-1, I still had Atletico going through, and especially when Correa scored, I was like, oh, Atleti definitely through. So I was shocked that
I saw that.
Yeah, like I was shocked that like Dortmund. The biggest shock was how Dortmund reacted when Correa scored. When Correa scored, I was like, yeah, this is like classic Dortmund. Like Hummels gets the own goal.
You know when you did that tweet and I made the comment. You know when you made that tweet, it was literally 15 seconds and Fulkrug scored. 15 seconds.
No. Do you know how crazy it was? As I was tweeting, Fulkrug scored. So that's why when I was doing the tweets, I was like, man, and I was like, Fulkrug. So it was crazy. As I was tweeting, Fulkrug scored. But I was like, that's why I was so sure that, yeah, this is classic Dortmund.
Powers are strong.
Yeah, classic thing. But yeah, man, I mean, like, yeah, you have to give a shout out to Dortmund, man, because, and again, bro, put it this way again. Like, I just want to be real. My biggest fear is a Man City Dortmund UCL final. Like,
yeah,
Jaden Sancho will clutch up.
No, he won't. AK, stop it. AK, stop it. Like,
the
basically, that could be Liverpool, Tottenham all over again. Like, it's going to be like a pointless UCL final. Like, Dortmund against thingy.
HH, that's worse than Liverpool, Tottenham. What do you mean? That's worse. Liverpool, Tottenham was done in the first 90 seconds.
If Dortmund wins, though, wouldn't that be a bigger live stream than if Mbappe?
Oh no, that would be just that. It's so much, but no, that would be one of the greatest live streams of all time. But come on, like it's doubtful though. That's the thing.
Dortmund ain't going past the semis, HH. I'm going to let you know that. I'll be honest.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Look at PSG.
Okay. Can you please talk, please? Okay, thank you.
First of all, I have to apologize to Dortmund for what I said. I believe before the first leg on the space, I called them an unserious team that shouldn't exist.
So wait, what was your prediction? The
Atleti pimp slap Dortmund.
Wow.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
And I apologize to Dortmund, man. I didn't think they had it in them to, I thought when it was 2-2, I thought they were just going to lose 3-2, and I thought they would just score more. But then, bro, they came back. Sabitzer with a performance showing Manchester United that they should have kept him over that bum Andrew Tate, Moroccan Andrew Tate. Sancho was quiet today, but Brent was really good, I thought, and Brent's been underrated for the longest of times. I think at Dortmund, I think he has had some very good performances. I don't watch the game completely, but I believe Maatsen was also quite good.
Yeah, great school.
Yeah, tells you what Poch thinks when he keeps Chilwell over. That bum Chilwell over him. I mean, yeah. But apart from that, I mean, Atleti, I was disappointed with their performance. I'll be honest. I thought defensively they were poor. They've been poor, and Atleti always do poorly when they're the favorites. When they're the underdog, that's when they seem to do well.
Yeah.
And I think that's when, what is it? I think that's where when Simeone is held to that pedestal, he's not able to deliver as much. And I think that's something
so they're basically underdog merchants. You're saying?
I mean, more often than not, yeah. Like they don't really perform that great against when they're favorites. Like remember in 2020, they eliminated Liverpool at Anfield, but then lost to RB Leipzig.
Yeah.
So like that's what they are, and I think for Atleti it's not good. But Dortmund, I mean, if they make the final, bro, Wembley, London, rants.
Look. That narrative is there, but just that, like, okay, that would be too insane.
Dortmund
winning the UCL is too insane.
If it happens, then I mean, if it happens, I don't know what I'm going to do.
No. I'm put it this way: if Dortmund win it and Santos scores a winning goal, that's redemption story rivals R9 in 02.
Yeah.
It's rivals R9 in 02.
Yeah, the great one. Yeah. I mean, but yeah, shout out to Dortmund, man. They definitely have a chance in the semifinals because PSG are not invincible by any stretch of the
No, heck no. Shouts Brisfair, who says Lautaro and Arnautovic cost a possible final appearance. Yeah. Inter could have really done. We could have. We should probably had a City Inter rematch again, but this never happened. Actually, yeah, we've never had a back-to-back UCL final, have we?
Not that I remember.
No. Miguel Rabines. Defensive managers like Simeone are finished at the elite level. We are now into a new era of football, and I couldn't be happier. No. There is no one tactic that rules. Defensive can still work, but you need the players. Like, Inter are a pragmatic side. They're not really an attacking side, but not really fully defensive, but they're a side that have sort of balanced, but they're very pragmatic and old school. The issue with Atleti is they just don't have the players to be defensive. The issue with Simeone is that is just what comes natural to him, is to be pragmatic and defensive. So he had the players and the weapons, back in the mid-20 in the 2010s. But these players simply like you have to realize like Godin was a bloody good defender. Like Godin was extremely important. So I think that without those players, you will be exposed. And I think in that game, Dortmund could have won the game by a lot more. So they just got exposed. So I don't feel that you can't just say that, defensive managers no longer can work in this game. No. A defensive team can still beat an offensive team in any era. Like, you have to understand, there is no one tactic that works. No. Mr. Jumpman for the 9 man, thank you for the dub, man. Did Greasy play today? I remember when the tacticos were putting the Ballon d'Or tag on him, and yet again he flops for his club. No Mbappe, no party. No, see, don't do this. Griezmann, he did all right, and he wasn't the reason why Atleti flopped. Like I told you, please go on to YouTube or go onto Twitter. Look at the Morata chance. This was a clear 1v1, and instead of either going around the keeper, going around, he tried to be cute and go for the chip and totally missed. But it was it's a game of this magnitude. You're the main striker. You can't miss that opportunity. So that was just a horrible miss by your boy. Thunder, City versus Arsenal semi-final. Who wins HH? City. If that is the semi-final, over 2 legs, I'm taking City. Zombies, what are you saying, bro, about the game? Zombies? Nomad, talk to me, bro. Nomad.
Yeah.
Okay, zombies, go for it. Zombies, go for it.
What was the question I had to do?
So just Dortmund, just thoughts on the Dortmund game.
Oh, that game, it was pretty good. Like, goals back to back. I got to get a huge shout out to Dortmund. Dortmund came in clutch. I mean, who would have thought that they would have, came out top? By the way, shout out to the Sabitzer on that goal.
Yes.
That was a good goal. A really good goal. Atleti, man, it's really disappointing. But something told me that they was gonna lose, considering the fact that they were in Dortmund's crib, and then not only that, they had so many chances. Like with that Morata one, that one was bad.
Oh no, it was horrible.
Yeah, that was fucking horrible. But I mean, other than that, I mean, you can't really expect nothing new from Atleti, because defensively they've been horrible so far, and then as far as attacking wise, it's not up there. So that's when I knew Dortmund was gonna take that chance, and sure enough they did. So congrats to them.
Shout to your boy Dragon Man, who says Dortmund going further than Jude. #it's. I mean, let's wait until Wednesday, but I can see it. I can see a scenario where Dortmund do go further than, because I believe City beats Real. So I do see a scenario where Dortmund do go further than Jude, and that would be a narrative. That would be a narrative, because all I did, you go to Real Madrid, but it would be funny that Dortmund actually go further into UCL. And what if Dortmund even make the freaking UCL final and Real get knocked out in the UCL quarters? Now that would be interesting, man. Shout out to your boy AB, man. Old school Atleti, Simeone considered 8 goals in 2 games at Dortmund. Bigger teams were getting overrun at that stadium. UCL heritage. Okay, shut up, man.
Shut the fuck up, AB, man.
No. Let's AB. Look, come on. Look. We've clowned Dortmund so much, States West. Let's give AB his flowers, because we have treated Dortmund like some raggedy fruit-selling losers, bro.
I'm just going to play that. I hope PSG run a train through Dortmund.
Hey. Look at that, AB. Zuatu TV, I dare Mbappe to get knocked out by Dortmund. What?
Actually, you know what? I reversed my decision.
Let's put it. Let's say PSG gets knocked out by Dortmund. Should PSG be embarrassed or shocked?
Yes, HH.
I mean,
wait. Okay, you said this though. Who won the UCL in '97?
But that's a different 97 side.
No. But there's a team that has a UCL. There's a club that does not have a UCL.
Of course, but HH, you got to think about it. The team that won in '97 had won the Bundesliga the year before, so it was the same roster, same group of guys. But
PSG, this club doesn't have a freaking UCL. That's what's wrong. They don't have a freaking UCL, man. Okay, hold on. Okay, no, man, talk to me.
Yeah. as we're on the topic of talking about loser managers, let's talk about this bum Simeone. The highest paid manager,
man.
the supposed highest paid manager in world football. He gets paid more than Pep.
With disrespect.
He gets paid more than Pep. He earns more money than
More
Pep,
than
who is
Pep?
on oil.
He pays more than Pep?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
he's the highest paid manager.
He's the highest paid manager in the world.
Are we really going to look at those Man City figures?
Yeah, but
Those are the
anyways,
official figures.
Yes, bro.
Oh,
Pep is getting some more money under the table, though. So
Yeah, his
Nah,
brother's out of Girona. Let's
I'm not.
piece together.
I'm not talking about. Off the table stuff. I'm talking about official figures. This
Oh.
Simeone guys, he has been one of the, if not the highest paid manager in the world. And the only reason he's keeping his job is because he has overperformed over the previous seasons. That he's reached UCL finals. He's won league titles without spending too much money. It was never him. It was the players. And now that those players are not here,
well, no,
he cannot even be a proper terrorist.
No, nobody can't say that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yes.
Okay. So nobody, you're
Where's
saying
this
that.
philosophy?
Nomad,
Where's
you're
this
saying
philosophy now?
Nomad. You're saying when they won the league in 2014, that had nothing to do with Simeone. It was just the players.
It had more to do with players than him. That's what I'm saying.
That's Nomad. That's Nomad. That is dumb. That is dumb. And let them even drop it.
What is it?
Nomad, you're telling me that. No, hold up. You're telling me that Atletico Madrid won that league against peak Real Madrid, peak Cristiano, peak Barca, peak Messi because of the Atleti's players?
I'm not saying because of athletic players.
What are you talking about?
Why are you trying to put words in my mouth? I'm saying it's him as well as the players. No. I'm saying it's him as well as the players. But
no, that's not what you
players.
said.
You said more so the players.
Yes. You said more so the players. And
I'm not saying it wasn't him. Yeah, but now where's his philosophy gone? Now that he doesn't have the players to suit his philosophy, he's a bum. Where's the defense gone?
Nomad.
Hold
on, Nomad. All because of what happened right now. How does it negate what they did in 2021 and what he did? For a couple of years now. No, for 2 or 3 years now. He has no philosophy. He was known as a defensive masterclass, and he can't even be a proper terrorist now.
Wait.
So he needs his players. He's a system merchant. His supposed style of football that has been protecting his reputation for being some sort of a mastermind.
That's the key thing. You see, no, but see, this is why we can't be prisoners of the moment. We can clown Simeone all we want. Do you know what Atleti were before Simeone got here? These guys were irrelevant.
He was able to do what he did because of the kind of players he was able to acquire that suited his system. Now that he doesn't have those players, he's being exposed.
But it doesn't negate the facts of what this guy was able to do against arguably two of the greatest sides.
So how many more years? How many more years?
How many more years?
Listen to me. How many more years? How many more years do we have to appreciate him then? How many more years?
No, man. So what's Zidane without those players? Because that's one of the greatest teams I've ever seen. Is that more emphasis on the players than Zidane then?
Of course, it's more on the players. It's more on the club. It doesn't matter if it was him, it was the players, it was Real Madrid.
Okay, look, no,
come on, man.
And the referees, you forgot.
If Don Carlo was there, he would have still won a three-peat. Don Carlo would have won a three-peat with that team.
No.
With refs, yeah.
Yeah, sure. So now, please, let's stop hyping this. Let's stop hyping this Simeone guy now in the future. No. What he did in 2014, what he did in 2015.
Yeah,
no one cares. They're not winning anything. They're not winning anything. They're not winning anything.
No, again, whatever happens or what he's done right now, it doesn't negate the facts of what he did in 2014 is an incredible achievement against Real Madrid and Atleti. I'll say it again. What he did with his resources compared to what your club had and what Barca had was a monumental achievement.
So would you like Rafa Benitez at Chelsea for what he did with Valencia?
What the wait, we won in 2024 4 years ago. What are you on about?
How many more years are we going to hype this Simeone guy, man? A decade ago. It's been a decade.
But hold on, Nomad, what does this loss have anything to do with what he achieved in 2014? I don't understand.
I'm saying he's far removed. He's a decade removed, and we must stop hyping it. That's what I'm saying.
I can understand Daddy Hughes now. I understand.
Okay, let me just get it done. Hold on. Shout out to Zoting TV. Jad balling while our stupid fans are hyping up that Bob nacho cheese. We don't deserve good things. These Brexit bombs don't know ball. I'm on loan to City. Hold up. Zoting TV. Zoting, you're a Man United fan. Don't do that. Zoting, don't. Zoting, don't. No, Zoting, that's crazy.
Go out of the continent. At least go out of the UK if you want to go somewhere.
Sure, Mega, member for 28 years. My top 3 rappers, Drake, Aubrey. Shout out to them. Well, we're still waiting for Kendrick's response. He has not responded yet, man. Shout out to Kendrick. Daniel Gonzalez. If Simeone is a highest paid manager, why don't they use that money to hire someone like
Exactly.
Oh, no. Not with these players. Not with these players.
It's true. Not with this players, though. Not with this players.
Nagelsmann is going to Bayern, guys.
Not with this players. Look, guys, it's been swell. It's been real, guys. Remember, this is going to be on Spotify. Thing. Remember, guys, we'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday, for the UCL reaction. One love. Peace.
Hala Madrid.
Arsenal.
Thank you.